Today, a tough consumer index report is out that shows prices are up 8.3% from August of last year, primarily a result of increased costs for rent, food, and medical care. It's slightly higher than had been expected. Bottom line is that inflation continues to be a real problem. But the most politicized part of increased prices have been around gas prices, and certainly the one the media is focused on the most. We covered it a few times when gas was going for $5. But in the politicized cable news world, the story was so often told through a lens of scoring political points against or for the Biden administration. Conservative media tried to place all of the blame for the higher prices on the president.
I think the frustration everybody has with Biden is he's putting so much more effort into passing the buck than he is in solving the problem. When he yells and screams about Putin, Putin didn't declare war on our fossil fuel industry on the campaign trail. Joe Biden did.
This as the White House rushed to blame rising gas prices entirely on the Russian invasion of Ukraine.
I understand inflation is a real challenge to American families. Today's inflation report confirmed what Americans already know. Putin's price hike is hitting America hard.
Putin price hike. The left-leaning cable news heard that, and they were all too eager to run with it.
Heard the President of the United States say Putin's price hike.
Putin price hike.
Putin's price hike is a great way to message it.
Blame Putin, blame the gas companies, but don't blame Biden. He's doing everything he can, and he's doing it right.
Now, to be fair, some of them were just quoting Biden. But now, the war in Ukraine did lead to some rise in gas prices. It's also not true to say that Vladimir Putin was entirely responsible for soaring gas prices. Limiting Russian oil flowing into the Western markets was a relatively small variable in a much larger dynamic. But then yesterday, a notable day for most Americans. For the 90th consecutive day, the price of a gallon of gas dropped. According to GasBuddy.com, the average price of gas in America now at $3.67 a gallon, down significantly from a peak of $5 per gallon in June. Now, gas is still up, well over $1 a gallon since early 2021. But now President Biden wants to talk about gas prices, but not Putin's gas drop, because compared to the price of other goods, it's down. And yet this better news isn't necessarily getting attention that the bad news received in June. After all, the news media loves bad news for far more than positive news. As they say, a hurricane is news, a sunny day is a weather report. Biden was eager, though, to try to take a victory lap during today's White House address.
And guess what? For all the criticism I got and the help you gave me for gas prices, they're down more than $1.30 a gallon since the start of the summer. We're making progress.
It's tough to celebrate today's numbers since overall prices are up more than expected. The market took a big hit because of it. But lower gas prices are good news. It's good news for Americans. But just like the rise in prices had only a little to do with Putin, the lower gas prices have even less to do with Biden. News consumers wouldn't know that because news outlets are too busy picking sides instead of reporting or analyzing the news fairly. Back when gas prices were skyrocketing in June, I asked oil and energy expert Tom Kloza why prices were so high, and he offered a straightforward, non-political answer.
We were set up for this year by the fact that we saw a recovery last year in much of the world, and that meant demand exceeded supply by a significant amount. So we started the year with low inventories.
So the reason for higher gas prices was largely thanks to a post-pandemic recovery market. Refineries took longer to supply the sharp increase in demand that came as a result of people going back to a pre-pandemic lifestyle, and they consume more gas. And that's why they're going down right now. Increased supplies are meeting demand. It's actually simple market economics, and Biden's policies had little to do with both soaring gas prices for the fact that it's getting more affordable now. But who in the politicized, conflict-driven media wants to tell you that nuanced story? On cable news today, there always has to be a winner and there has to be a loser, which is why so many news consumers today felt a little lost about the news. Coming up, thank you for watching. Go to NewsNationNow.com to find NewsNation on your cable provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.